everyone, this is Mom Loves to Collect, and today I wanted to share a diorama of a science classroom. This is my daughter's mini-me, and I'm making this as an homage to her because she is going to be a science teacher in the fall. As you can see, she's wearing a scientist dress as well as a lab coat, and this came from a science teacher fashionista doll. And that doll came with these goggles as well as a microscope. And also, besides just making it into a diorama, I want to make it into like a stow and go. So I am going to be using a container, and this is it. The name down here is Flambeau Ink. I like it because it clicks closed, and also because it is clear. It's just got some like sticker residue there. Here on the front of the case, you'll see the name Essentials. It is pretty big, as you can probably tell from here. And the best part is when you're done setting up this diorama, you can just place it right inside here, then close it up and take it with you. And I decided this would make a cute little background because it is a school scene already. Then I got some fabric from the Dollar Tree and I cut it to size. This one has all the letters of the alphabet. So I thought this would make a good rug for the floor. Next, I wanted to get some teacher items. So I have this school clock tower, which is like a chalkboard, and it flips over to different cardboard signs that you can add. Like this one is astronomy. It has a sticker there with some letters and numbers. Another sticker down here with some books and pencils. And it also has this nice little shelf here and the clock at the top. If you put batteries in it, it will actually make noises, like the bell will ring and it'll say no and yes. Here is a pencil sharpener that does spin. The other side is the chalkboard. I put a Velcro dot on the front so that I can put up a science sign instead, since this is going to be a science classroom. I also added a locker for the room. The locker has a top shelf and two mini middle shelves. So there's a lot of room to store a lot of their science equipment in here. On the front of the locker, I placed a poster of the periodic table, and I cut that off from the Chelsea I Can Be a Science Teacher package. And here is Chelsea wearing her science lab dress. I love this little Chelsea's long dark hair. So pretty. She came with a different pair of white shoes, but I added these shoes instead to all the children. They are from the Zoe dolls from Five Below. As you can see, Chelsea came with her own goggles, and they are in pink. Here is the cute little science table that Chelsea came with. It is perfect for a science room, and all these little items came with it. So this second little clip that's supposed to hold the beaker keeps sliding down, and I think it's because it is too heavy. So I put a glue dot on it, hoping that would help a little bit, and it does, but it still tends to lower it down. So the orange flame and the purple bottle have those little indents that will fit in the little holes, and there are spots for 3 holes. On the table are 2, and that little gray piece has 1, which is where the flame is clicked into. And then that little gray bottom just clicks into the table itself. For the other items like the scale and the microscope, I put glue dots underneath. For the yellow measuring cup, I went ahead and placed a glue dot underneath as well. And I went ahead and did the same thing for the Petri dish so that it won't fall out of the microscope. And on the handle of the magnifying glass, I also placed another glue dot. This little lady wants to become a science teacher herself when she grows up. So she's going to be the teacher's assistant for today. As you'll be able to tell, I used a few different school teacher sets to complete this diorama. So here I have a school desk, and it has 2 posters, one that says science and the other one that says structure of the earth. On the table, I have placed a globe, a tumbler, and they both have the Velcro dots underneath, which for the drink, it looks like a coaster. A Post-it Mini Brands box, and it too has some Velcro on it. Here's a pair of yellow scissors and what I believe is supposed to be a ruler, and I put glue dot underneath both of those. Here is a Barbie notebook. It's got the Barbie emblem on the front. Not sure if you can see that. And it also has a yellow pencil or pen attached. And here is a Barbie laptop in the color blue. And here is a yellow teacher's chair. Now, what is a classroom without a few students, right? So here we have another little boy and little girl. And they are both being very attentive to Miss Katie. And Miss Katie is explaining the lesson from her computer while Chelsea demonstrates it. So here is an overview of the classroom inside its little container. So though it is a good size container, it's kind of small. So I didn't want to put more than, say, 3 students on here. I did try 4, but it was a little crowded. So I'm happy with just the 3 students. I think everything looks really cute. So now I'm going to show how everything should fit nicely in the container when you're all done with this diorama. As I'm sure you all noticed, I did not glue this down because although I made this for my daughter, she might not want it. And so if she doesn't want it, I can always use the tray for something else. But if she does want it, then I would like to go ahead and glue this. So here is the entire classroom. It does fit in the container. As you can see, all the chairs can be pulled apart, including the teacher's chair and the tall chalkboard tower. The bottom base does come apart, and there it is. And then all the smaller items fit nicely in the locker. Also, if my daughter does want to keep it, I will glue down the rug for her so it doesn't move around. So that is it for my first diorama of a schoolroom. And I like that I was able to make it into a stow and go for my daughter if she chooses to keep it. I hope you all have a blessed day, and thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.